The internet didn't just wake up today. It sat up, rubbed its eyes, scrolled once, and immediately screamed, "Oh, nitrogen monoxide, this is about to get messy." Because when Sexyy Red, the queen of unfiltered chaos and viral captions, decides to run down on Blueface and Jaidyn Alexis, you already know the drama meter is about to break. And just when the timeline thought it couldn't get any wilder, guess who comes storming in like a superhero with emotional baggage? Chrisean Rock, not walking, not pacing, pulling up with backup like she was assembling. The Avengers of petty revenge, this wasn't regular celebrity drama. This was the
Stanky Red ain't either. Stanky Red look like my grandma Bessie. Like, she barely making it, okay? Stanky Red is like barely. Who else is pretty? Give me some names and I'll tell y'all who pretty and who cute. Cause y'all know I know. Yeah, she look like Grandma Bessie. Sexy Red look like my Grandma Bessie. She barely cute. She barely cute.
game called Baby Mama Mayhem. If you think this is a simple argument, oh, Chunny, buckle up. Because what happened next turned social media into a live-action disaster movie with Wi-Fi. The chaos didn't start with Sexyy Red pulling up, no. This disaster had been simmering for weeks like a pot of chai someone left boiling with the lid on. Everyone could feel the tension building in the digital air. The way fans kept screenshotting subliminals from Blueface. The way Jaidyn Alexis kept throwing shade with that passive-aggressive influencer smile. And the way Chrisean kept posting cryptic quotes that screamed, "Don't play with me today." It was only a matter of time before someone snapped. And of course the one to snap first had to be Sexyy Red. Because that woman treats drama like cardio. It all began when it leaked. DM hit the internet showing Jaidyn Alexis allegedly calling Sexyy Red messy and irrelevant. Whether it was real or not didn't matter. The internet decided it was true within 0.4 seconds. Fans immediately started tagging Sexyy Red like unpaid gossip interns. Sissy gonna let her say that? Sexy, you saw this? Go handle her. And because Sexyy Red has never been one to ignore a good invitation to chaos, she responded with a fiery IG story. "Oh, I'll handle it." No emojis. Just violence in sentence form. Half the internet screamed, the other half got popcorn. And somewhere in the middle of all this,
I did this weird shit with Sexyy Red too, I ain't gonna hold you. He tried to pay Sexyy Red to hop on a verse with Jaidyn. Knowing damn well Jaidyn diss track is against me. Knowing damn well me and Sexy ride for each other, and that's my sister for real, from another mother.
fired back with the speed of a woman who's been waiting to clap back for years, claiming Sexyy Red was clout chasing and stalking her relationship. That was the moment the gasoline hit the fire. The situation escalated even faster when a voice note leaked allegedly from someone close to Sexyy Red, saying she was tired of Blueface disrespecting women and tired of Jaidyn pretending she runs Los Angeles. Again, unconfirmed. Again, nobody cared. The internet took that audio like it was scripture. People began posting it with captions like, "Oh, she's mad. Sexy got time today, and Jaidyn better lock her doors." That's when the streets, digital and physical, started buzzing with the rumor that Sexyy Red wasn't just talking. She was pulling up. Meanwhile, Blueface tried to laugh it off again, but this time sounded nervous. He posted a goofy selfie saying, "Ain't nobody pulling up on me," which instantly convinced everyone that someone was indeed pulling up on him. Jaidyn doubled down too, acting like she wasn't bothered even though she wrote a paragraph-long caption with enough emotion to power a telenovela. She said nobody could shake her throne, which only made people laugh harder. Because if someone starts mentioning thrones, kingdoms, and crowns unprovoked, that throne is shaking like a washing machine with uneven laundry. Then the first blurry video appeared of Sexyy Red allegedly in the same location as Blueface and Jaidyn, pacing, yelling, surrounded by her crew. The video was so low quality it looked like it was recorded on a calculator, but the internet didn't care. Everyone screamed, "That's her. It's going down. She really pulled up." The comments flooded faster than Wi-Fi during a conspiracy scandal. TikTok detectives quickly zoomed into the background, matching buildings and street signs like they were working for the FBI within minutes. They confirmed the location. Yes, Sexyy Red was really there. And then came the second video, clearer. louder, full of smoke and tension. Sexyy Red was yelling at Blueface with the conviction of a woman who rehearsed her speech in the mirror. She wasn't sugarcoating anything. She accused him of disrespect, manipulation, and thinking he can play everybody. Blueface responded with that signature smug grin that could irritate a saint. He kept shrugging, deflecting, talking in circles like he was auditioning for a TED Talk on gaslighting 101. And Jaidyn? She was right beside him, yelling too, pointing fingers, and defending her territory like she was guarding national treasure. But the moment Jaidyn stepped too close to Sexyy Red, that's when everything changed, because right on cue, right with impeccable timing, right when the argument was 2 seconds away from turning into a WWE cage match, Chrisean Rock arrived, not quietly, not peacefully, not with calm energy. She burst onto the scene with backup, attitude, and pure volcanic intensity. She stormed in like she was entering the final boss level of a game she'd been training for her whole life. Her crew followed behind her like soldiers marching into war. And the second people saw her in the video, the internet froze. Screenshots flew everywhere. Comments exploded. Hashtags multiplied. TikTok couldn't breathe. Chrisean shouted, "Who got something to say now?" And everything around her shifted. The energy instantly went from heated argument to active natural disaster. Jaidyn's face dropped. Blueface stuttered for the first time in years. Sexyy Red looked relieved like her reinforcements arrived right on schedule. And fans watching the live stream screamed so loud they probably woke their neighbors. Chrisean wasn't playing. She started calling out Blueface, calling out Jaidyn, and backing up Sexyy Red like they were an unexpected but legendary duo in the hip-hop Avengers. It was chaos. Beautiful chaos. The type of chaos Zeus Network dreams of but never achieves organically. And this? This was only the first wave of the storm. The moment Chrisean Rock pulled up with her army of backup like she was leading a street parade of pure rage, the internet didn't just react, it collapsed. TikTok froze, Instagram glitched, Twitter, X turned into a burning trash can rolling down a mountain. People were screen recording so fast their phones overheated. You could practically hear millions of keyboards smashing as fans typed, "Oh, it's really up. This is a crossover episode. And who invited the Avengers of drama?" This wasn't regular beef anymore. This was an international cultural event with memes loading at warp speed. The first meme to go viral showed Sexyy Red and Chrisean walking up together edited like a WWE tag team entrance, with Blueface and Jaidyn positioned as the terrified opponents. Another meme had Jaidyn labeled Game Over Screen, Blueface labeled Final Boss, and Chrisean labeled The Glitch That Destroys the Whole Level. TikTok's top editors went feral, adding explosion sound effects, dramatic anime zooms, Mortal Kombat music, and slow-motion walk-ups like they were crafting Oscar-worthy fan edits. It was free entertainment at the highest level, and absolutely nobody was complaining. The celebrities came next, because Hollywood cannot resist sticking their noses into drama that doesn't involve them. Influencers started posting passive-aggressive quotes like "women supporting women." Sometimes, and when he plays too much, send reinforcements. Reality TV stars left cryptic comments like, "I knew this day was coming." Even rappers who hadn't tweeted since 2021 suddenly reappeared from the dead just to write, "Well, now this wild." The situation became so loud that even comedians jumped in, cracking jokes like, "This the first love and hip-hop crossover I didn't have to pay cable for." But the footage from the scene kept getting worse, and by worse, I mean more entertaining. New angles dropped every hour. Like the internet had 37 cameramen on location. One angle showed Sexyy Red pointing at Blueface like she was reading his soul. Another angle caught Chrisean squaring up with that "I will flip this entire city" expression she's famous for. And yet another clip showed Jaidyn pacing behind Blueface, yelling things nobody could fully hear but everybody assumed were insults delivered with Olympic-level intensity. Of course. Blueface tried to maintain that fake calm he always uses when he's panicking inside. He kept saying things like, "Ain't nobody scared. This ain't nothing. Everybody chill," which only convinced fans that he was absolutely terrified. Someone captioned a clip of him gulping when the circus shows up to the zoo, and it instantly hit 50K likes. Meanwhile, Jaidyn tried standing her ground, but every time Chrisean took one step closer, Jaidyn took 2 steps back like she was reenacting the moonwalk out of fear. And then, the twist nobody saw coming. People noticed something strange. Sexyy Red and Chrisean weren't fighting each other. They were teaming up. That revelation hit the internet like a lightning bolt wrapped in chaos. Suddenly, everyone said the same thing. Is this a collaboration? Are they both checking Jaidyn and Blueface? Checking Jaidyn and Blueface? Oh, this just got uglier. A new theory emerged. Sexyy Red wasn't pulling up for herself. She was pulling up because of something Blueface said about her and to back up Chrisean on an off-camera issue. Whether it was true or not didn't matter. The theories spread like wildfire. Bloggers went live. YouTubers made emergency thumbnails. Twitter threads multiplied like a plague. Within minutes, the internet was fully convinced that Sexyy Red and Chrisean were the new dynamic duo in town, united by one common goal: humbling Blueface and rattling Jaidyn Alexis' last 3 brain cells. The live streams from that moment became digital artifacts. Sexyy Red yelling, "Say it to my face," while Blueface pretended to look at something in the distance. Chrisean saying, "Try it. Please try it," with that smile that looks like a warning from God. Jaidyn screaming, "Y'all weird," like she suddenly became the spokesperson for common sense. It was reality TV without the subscription fee. Fans started choosing sides like this was a championship match. Team Sexyy and Chrisean, they doing the Lord's work. Team Jaidyn, she holding her own. Team Blueface. Because honestly, nobody was on his team. Then came the celebrity reaction that blew the lid off everything. Sexyy posted a cryptic tweet, "Protect your peace," and everyone lost their nervous systems. People interpreted it as shade toward Blueface. Others claimed she was siding with Jaidyn. Some said she was encouraging Sexyy Red. A few said she was simply tweeting. But when you tweet during chaos, the internet will assign meaning. The chaos kept evolving. A new clip drop showed Chrisean yelling, "I told you stop playing with people," while Sexyy Red added, "You thought it was cute?" It was the most synchronized tag team read the internet had ever seen. Even meme pages wrote, "This the first time 2 main characters teamed up against a full villain squad." Celebrity bloggers started going live, dissecting every second. One said, "Blueface been overdue for a public jogging." Another said, "This is Jaidyn's Olympics. She trained for this." And a third said, "Sexyy Red ain't about to let nobody disrespect her name." Meanwhile, fans were refreshing every page like they were waiting on Super Bowl updates. Then came the rumors. Big rumors. Whispers spread online that before the pull-up, Blueface had allegedly said something about Sexyy Red's parenting. Her music or something personal, nobody knew exactly what, but everyone believed he said something shady. That rumor made Sexyy Red's pull-up suddenly make sense. People began tweeting things like, "Oh, she ain't come for play. She came for justice." And Blueface poked the wrong bear. And just when the internet thought the situation had reached maximum chaos, it didn't. It went higher. A final angle leaked, one that almost turned the argument into a physical brawl. Security had to jump in. People were screaming. Blueface backed up so fast he almost tripped. Jaidyn tried lunging while yelling something unintelligible. And Chrisean? She looked ready to flip a car with one hand. It was the exact moment everyone knew. This wasn't ending peacefully. This wasn't ending privately. And this definitely wasn't ending without consequences. When the dust finally settled and the screaming stopped echoing through 10 different live streams, the internet took one collective breath, not because the drama was over, but because everyone was bracing for the aftershock. Because when Sexyy Red, Chrisean Rock, Blueface, and Jaidyn Alexis collide in public like 4 malfunctioning firecrackers shot out of the same bottle, the fallout is always louder than the initial explosion. And this time, the aftermath hit. Harder than anything Zeus Network could script with a 20-person writing team. The first wave of consequences came instantly. Thousands of fans camped in every comment section demanding explanations. Apologies, DNA tests, location tags, everything. Half the internet was yelling, "Sexyy Red cleared the whole parking lot," while the other half screamed, "Chrisean saved the day like a hood superhero." Meanwhile, Jaidyn's fanbase was trying to spin the situation as she held her own, even though every angle showed her mentally packing her bags to flee the scene. And Blueface? He was trending for all the wrong reasons again. Then the blame started flying like arrows at a medieval war reenactment. Some people blamed Blueface for causing 90% of the chaos, claiming he instigates drama like it's a career path. Others blamed Jaidyn for always inserting herself into battles she wasn't built to win. A large group blamed Sexyy Red for being too real for the room. And of course, there was a squad blaming Chrisean simply because she exists and breathes with intensity. The digital streets turned into a comment section courtroom with no judge, no rules, and no mercy. Celebrities started backpedaling from the situation too. Influencers who had originally commented "LOL same" began deleting their reactions. Once they realized this wasn't a cute TikTok spat, this was a full-on beef with consequences. A few rappers posted vague apologies like, "Didn't know it was that deep fam," while some quietly locked their accounts before anyone could drag them in. The fear was real. Nobody wanted to be accidentally recruited into a battle where Chrisean and Sexyy Red were tag-teaming like they were fighting to unlock a new level. Meanwhile, bloggers and tea pages thrived like plants in sunlight. They pumped out updates every 10 minutes, new screenshots, new angles, new sources, new theories. YouTube commentators uploaded 45-minute breakdowns titled, "What Really Happened? Full Analysis," even though most of them had the same information as everyone else, just slowed down and edited with dramatic background music. The situation had officially evolved into a cultural spectacle, but beneath all the entertainment, the real consequences started taking shape. First up, Blueface's reputation got dragged across the internet like a broken shopping cart. Every clip of him smirking, shrugging, and dodging accountability spread like wildfire. Fans called him manipulative, sloppy, disrespectful. Even people who normally defend him said this time he was moving weird. Brands and promoters quietly distanced themselves. People began asking if he actually understands how often his name is attached to chaos. His silence afterward didn't help. It only made him look more guilty, more defensive, and more like the villain of this entire circus. Jaidyn's side of the internet took a hit too. Her confidence at the pull-up, which she tried to present as standing her ground, ended up being memed into oblivion. Clips of her yelling while slowly backing up became comedy gold. People joked she was trying to fight, but her soul was leaving her body. Her attempts to reclaim her image in the aftermath fell flat, especially because she kept posting captions that sounded tough but also read like someone trying too hard to convince herself she wasn't shaken. The internet smelled fear and it didn't let up, but the real shift happened around Sexyy Red and Chrisean. Their unexpected alliance became the internet's new obsession. Some fans called them the Chaos Sisters. Others labeled them the Hood Avengers, and a few said they were the crossover we didn't know we needed. Their unity in the middle of the storm changed public sentiment dramatically. People saw them as fearless, unapologetic, and protective, two women refusing to be played by Blueface or minimized by Jaidyn. Their bond, even if temporary, made them look powerful instead of problematic. However, the emotional toll on Chrisean became impossible to ignore. Even after the pull-up, she posted late-night messages sounding fragile, somewhere between numb and exhausted. She mentioned loyalty, betrayal, protecting Junior, and being tired of cleaning up messes she didn't start. Fans got emotional. Suddenly, the jokes stopped in certain areas. People saw the deeper layers. A young mom caught between being fierce and being vulnerable, trying to survive a digital battlefield while holding her sanity together. Sexyy Red, on the other hand, handled the aftermath like a general who already planned her next move. She posted a simple "don't play with me" and disappeared. No long paragraphs, no messy lives, no trying to explain or justify anything. That silence made her look 10 times scarier in the best way possible. Fans said, she said what she said and meant it. Her reputation didn't get damaged at all. If anything, it leveled up. She walked into chaos, said her piece, and walked out untouched. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, rumors spread that Blueface was trying to reach out to calm things down, but neither Chrisean nor Sexyy Red was responding. Whether true or not, the internet believed it instantly. People joked he was calling everyone but a therapist, trying to fix mess he created, or running PR out of panic. For the first time in a long time, the entire internet agreed on something. Blueface lost control of the narrative completely. Relationships were strained. Reputations were shifted. Public alliances were rewritten. And nothing was going back to normal. The craziest part? Just when everyone thought the story had reached its final chapter, screenshots started leaking. New voice notes surfaced. A mystery page claimed to have the full truth. The internet went silent for a few seconds, the silence before another explosion, because the saga wasn't ending. It was only taking a breath. And if you made it all the way to the end of this cinematic disaster of pull-ups, tag team chaos, emotional uppercuts, and Blueface scrambling like a man who just realized his mouth wrote checks his ego couldn't cash, congratulations. You are officially built for drama. Most people would have tapped out when Sexy Red started pointing fingers, but you? You stayed locked in all the way through Chrisean's backup squad, Jaidyn's panic pacing, and Blueface's confused blinking. You deserve a snack, a trophy, and maybe a quick spiritual cleanse. Because the energy we witnessed today was heavier than a love and hip-hop reunion on caffeine. But don't leave yet. Because if there's one thing this universe guarantees, it's that another scandal is probably already brewing behind the scenes as we speak. So go ahead and smash that like button like you're slapping Blueface's phone out of his hand. Drop a comment telling me which moment had you hollering. And subscribe with the same energy Chrisean had when she stormed into that parking lot like she was entering the final level of Grand Theft Auto Baby Mama Edition. Turn on those notifications too. Because these celebrities don't know how to stay quiet. Drama drops here like clockwork, messy, unfiltered, unpredictable, and always hotter than the last. And around here, we break it down with the sarcasm, savagery, and storytelling your timeline deserves. So buckle up, stay messy, and stay ready because the next explosion is always one argument away. Welcome to Trend Tattle, where the tea never cools or the tea never cools. The drama never sleeps, and the truth always comes with chaos attached.